evening or welcome to 6 News. It's 6 o'clock and I'm John Over. And tonight we are looking at some news reports about the Qin dynasty, also known as Qin Chao, from China. Now time to hand over to who is in China. Thanks, Jono. I'm Boston Vanderin, and I will talk to you about the Qin Chao dynasty, which is named after the first emperor. There is only two emperors currently in the Qin Chao dynasty. Ying Zhang, also known as the Emperor Qin Shi Huang, is the first emperor in the Chinese history, and also his son Hu Hai, who rules the state, which will soon be overpowered by the Chinese people's uprising. The Qin Chao dynasty is the first and the most powerful state in China's history. The Qin dynasty has lasted for 2 years now, but it will only last from 221 BC all the way to 207 BC. Even though it only survived 15 years, the dynasty is very important in Chinese history. It has lots of great influence on the other dynasties. Qin Shi Huang was born on October 259 BC. Now time to go back to Jono in the newsroom. Now time to hand over to Nisha, who is in China, 221 BC. She will be talking to you about the social system of China.
Thanks, Jono. Ni hao. This is Nisha Kavan reporting from 221 BC in ancient China from the capital of the Qin Chao or dynasty in English, Shenyang. In the Qin Chao or dynasty, many things were invented, such as the terracotta army, the writing system, the Great Wall of China, and the umbrella. Today, I'm investigating the writing system. During this time, the ruler was Qin Shi Huang. The type of script used in the Qin dynasty was the Lishu script, also known as the clerical script, and was developed in the Qin and Zhou Chou in English dynasties between 500 BC. The Lishu script is a form of Chinese calligraphy and is made of a series of brushstrokes which are placed vertically. When writing out the Lishu or clerical script, the author wrote using a flexible brush to control the thickness and point of the brushstroke. The characters in this script are evenly placed and mostly in a uniform size, but were figurated in very differently. Before paper and fabric, this script was written on narrow slips of bamboo. During the Warring States period 475 to 221 BC, the Chinese form of writing had to be standardized to make it easier to communicate to different armies, bases, and commanders. A Chinese legend states that the script was developed by Qing Mao to speed up writing. Instead of soft curved lines, they became sharp and angular, which it is today. The script was treated as a more traditional script in the ancient Han Dynasty, as it was used as the inscriptions that were cast in the ritual bronzes. But after the Warring States period, the script was mostly used by low-ranking officials in the Qin dynasty. The Lishu script has been changed many times since the Qin dynasty, and this developed Lishu script is still used today. Thank you. Now we go back to the newsroom with Jono.
Now it's time for a report on the technological side of the Great Wall of China.
Thanks, Jono. Ni hao. I'm Kari Holmes reporting from the Great Wall of China in 221 BC. This Great Wall of China is being built by the Qin dynasty right now. It's the first dynasty that's actually connecting the sections on the northern borders together. It's a smart idea because it's going to stop some of the invasions from the north. It's being made out of stone, brick, tamped earth, sand, reed, and wood. To get all the materials here, there are slaves dragging them by rope, pushing them on carts, carrying them on their shoulders, and putting the materials on animals like goats, horses, and oxen, and pulling them with harnesses to the wall. The main workers right now are soldiers, peasants, and some prisoners. Besides the soldiers, the emperor right now is forcing most of the male farmers to do all the building. The Great Wall of China is being built. Many peasants are working till they die. They're also arresting rebels. Rebels are people who are refusing to do as the emperor has told them to do. Right now, the emperor is ordering that all books are to be burned, and those not obeying will be sent to work on the Great Wall of China and be given a humiliating tattoo on their face, as well as they are to be called rebels by everyone. Now back to Jono and the news.
Okay, those are some great reports. Now it's time to end the show. Thanks for watching the 6 News. I'm John O'Byrne. Good night.